in October of last year, you announced your retirement. Then you became a Houston Rockets player development coach. Then you got the itch again to come back into basketball. How'd that all come about? And being 35 years old, did you think to yourself, you know what, I'm still young enough to play?
I wasn't in the league for a couple years. I was kind of trying. Unfortunately, things didn't work out as far as me getting on with a team. So um, I reached out to the Rockets, and they offered me a player development job, and I was so grateful for that. And honestly, like that was a big key moment for me in my life that I'll never forget because that was something different that I never thought I would do. I never thought I'd be a coach. So being able to have that experience and have that have that knowledge and whatever, I thought I accepted that. But I was playing as coaching, I'm rebounding. Sometimes you might have to get out there and play token defense and do stuff like that. And as I was doing that type of stuff, I could feel the fire still there. I could feel it, but I was like trying to cool it down, but it just got too hot to the point to where I was like, you know what, if I don't try to go back and play again, I'll regret it. And I didn't want to have that regrets. And if it wasn't for Tillman and Patrick and obviously Raphael, man, if it wasn't for those guys making my decision a lot easier for me to do it, I'd still be coaching. But they supported me with it, man. And once I got the support, I was gone. I knew what I needed to do for me not to have a regret in this, because I've came too far to try to regret anything in my career. You know what I mean? So I felt like for myself, it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, you got a taste of coaching, and here you are killing it as always. 22 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game over your first 4 G League games after not playing in about 2 years. What's it like balling again and being healthy?
Man, it's great, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a great time. Just being out there with those young guys, man. Those young guys, we got a lot of talent on the team. Our coach, man, Mahmoud, he's been fantastic, man. Just being able to play under his system and see like how he does things is great. But man, just getting back out there on the floor and competing, man, was that was the fire that I still had in me, And so for me to go out there, and play at a high level still, even when I have taken 2 years off, I'm blessed to, I'm blessed to be in this situation and still have my body hold up.
And 2 weeks ago, you're coaching some of these kids, 15, 20 years younger than you. Well, not 20, like 10 to 15 years younger than you. Now you're playing with them. How does that make you feel?
It's good. Hopefully, hopefully my story or, what I've done in my career motivates, the next player who gets older that's like, you know what, I want to keep giving it going. That's what it's all about, When I'm done with the game, I'm gonna be done with it. I learned that. And it took, so I've man, just being out there with those young guys, being able to compete, then that's all. That's what it's all about right there.
You're Gerald Green, 12-year NBA veteran. Teams know your play style, what you bring to the table. But if a team was watching, Gerald just came off a 2-year stint of, not being healthy, not playing. He's 35. What would you say to a team looking at you right now?
What I would say to a team, I mean, I know what I can do. I know what I can bring to the table as far as leadership, as far as energy. You can never have a guy that you can always have a guy who's been willing to help the young guys, help them grow, understand their role. But at the same time, if you need him, he's ready to go. There's not too many guys who can sit on the bench for multiple games and come in the game and be ready to play efficiently. I think I've shown that throughout my entire career. And so not needless to say, I feel like I can shoot the ball pretty well with the best of them. And I know my role. I've been around this league. I understand sometimes you're not going to play, but, you be a professional. You show young guys how to be a pro. Even guys that are like 4th or 5th year players in the league, sometimes they don't know how to be a pro yet until they have a veteran like me who's been around, who's kind of understand the grit and grind of it. Having somebody like that present is always, I think, good for any team.
At 35, if you get a call from an NBA team, are you taking it? Or because you're a family guy now, towards the end of your career, does the situation have to be right?
I mean, no. I mean, the name of the game is to play basketball at the highest level you can play at. But right now I'm just having fun in the G League, and that's what it's all about. But it's all about playing at the highest level with the best competition. So why would I turn that down?